Hey there, my name is Chris, and for the DLT Climate Hackathon, we put together an app called Greentrace. Now, some of you might be familiar with apps that more or less host indexes of food and allow users like the USDA or consumers to check the history and the origin of the different products they're purchasing through a centralized index. Now, the problem with this is that all the data is owned by a single party a lot of the time. And we wanted to see if we could use Hedera to create a structured way for consumers and product certifiers to interact via the Hedera network to provide a validated history of barcode-based products that when consumers were in a grocery store or had the product in their hand could check the index of Hedera via a web app for any sort of matching data that a certifier may have uploaded previously. Now, this app is actually hosted live on Vercel. This is just a demo app right now, but there are two different sides to the Greentrace app. Consumers can scan products, and I'll show you how that works in a second, and certifiers as well as producers of products can register those products with Greentrace through the interface right here. And some initial data gets hydrated as example, but the idea would be for every product, the certifier or manufacturer of the good could come in and share consumer-facing data about how the product was produced, what were the carbon emissions associated with, or were there any certifications, and those could be provided through this form. And when you click submit, this is now added to the index, and whenever someone discovers that product in the wild, the data that was originally uploaded gets filtered through the policy that we created and return to the user on their device. From the consumer perspective, we're able to tap into the user's camera and he or she can start scanning for barcodes. And so if I'm on my mobile device, I can scan different items and check the Greentrace index for any registered policy entries that may match the particular item. Now, I don't have a match for this one, but I do have a match for this bar that's in place. And so we have some barcode recognizing software here that goes ahead and makes the API call and relays that to the index to check to see if there's a match, as well as any metadata or history left by the certifier or any documents or certifications. This is just a simple example, but as we accumulate more and more data, this could be built out to be a very meaningful index. As for the code, it's all available on the GitHub. I included some diagrams and some flow charts for how the product works and how the policy structure is designed. I encourage you to check it out, but that's pretty much the Greentrace application, and thanks for your time.